Hey guys, welcome back to another video in our responsible gambling series. This one is for the sports fans. We've got a ton of tips to help you bet on sports safely, including how to use responsible gambling tools, regulated versus unregulated sports books, understanding bonuses, and a lot more. In-person sports books in the US can be almost like social clubs. They have bars and restaurants and TVs to watch the games and hang out. Online sports books are a different story. For one, that social element isn't really there. They are also much more accessible. In fact, you can pretty much bet whenever and wherever you like, at home, while on the move, or even sitting in a stadium, watching a game live. Having a personal sports book in your pocket at all times comes with its own risks. It can affect your life balance and your finances. And in extreme cases, it can lead to gambling addiction. Online sportsbooks have to provide different tools to help users play responsibly. They are designed to keep you in control and avoid overspending or other dangerous betting habits. These tools are useful for everyone, from casual gamblers who only bet occasionally to higher volume bettors and people who have identified a problem with their gambling. It's worth remembering some other things too. With betting, the sportsbook always has a built-in advantage, thanks to the juice that is factored into the odds. We're going to cover this in more detail later. Sports betting is a form of entertainment, not a way to make money. You should only bet with money you can easily afford to lose. Deposit and betting limits let you choose how much you can spend over a period of time. For instance, you could allow yourself to deposit $20 per week max. It's a simple way to be disciplined with your spending. A reality check is simply a reminder from the sportsbook to log off and take a break, which is an important part of playing responsibly. It automatically kicks in after you've been online for a certain amount of time. Timeout is for when you want to take a temporary break. It locks you out of your sportsbook for a certain amount of time, like 24 hours or a week. Self-exclusion is a voluntary, permanent ban from a sportsbook. It's a tool designed for anyone who wants to stop gambling altogether, often because of gambling addiction. Gambling at regulated sportsbooks is much safer than unregulated offshore sites. Regulated sportsbooks are legally required to protect their players in a variety of ways. If they don't, they can lose their gambling license. Offshore sites don't have any of these obligations. They can pretty much do what they want. Legal sportsbooks normally display their licenses prominently. If you're in any doubt about whether your sportsbook is legal in your area, you can ask customer support about their license. The responsible gambling tools we've talked about exist because of regulators whose job it is to make sure gamblers are protected. At offshore sites, these tools might not be available or might not be implemented properly. No one is looking out for you at unregulated sites, which is very dangerous for problem gamblers. KYC, or Know Your Customer, is the process that legal sportsbooks use to verify the age and identity of anyone who bets on the site. It prevents underage gambling and protects vulnerable bettors by detecting suspicious betting patterns. Offshore sites aren't required to follow KYC protocols and might just accept anyone. Regulated sportsbooks have to follow strict financial security measures. They work with legit payment technologies and use encryption to protect your personal and banking info. Offshore sites are the opposite. No regulation means they are free to treat your money however they want. If they decide to just not pay out your winnings, there isn't much you can do about it. Sports betting bonuses are everywhere online. You'll get a welcome bonus when you sign up, weekly special offers, and promos for the biggest games and tournaments when they arrive. Used sensibly, they can be a fun part of the experience. However, bonuses can also influence how people behave, cause them to overspend, and in some cases, even mislead gamblers. To avoid this, you need to understand how bonuses work and how they fit into a healthy relationship with gambling. There are two things I want to emphasize here. One is that sportsbooks only offer bonuses that they believe will be in their interest in the long run. Anytime you see an advertisement for free bets or money back, it's never that simple. They aren't giving away free money. The other thing, which is related, is that every bonus has terms and conditions, which you need to read and understand to get the most out of them. A welcome bonus is a special offer for new bettors when they sign up for a sportsbook. It's the sportsbook's pitch to get people to join. And for that reason, the offers are often pretty valuable. A bonus bet is basically a voucher to place a bet. Despite the way they are sometimes advertised, they aren't actually free. Normally, sportsbooks offer bonus bets in exchange for signing up, depositing some money, and placing your first bet. If you win with a bonus bet, you only keep the profits. There could be other terms and conditions too, like a cap on how much you can win. Bonus bet offers can be a good way to test out a sportsbook without spending much of your own money. Depending on the terms and conditions, however, they can also end up being more hassle than they're worth. With a second chance bet, the sportsbook will refund your first bet if it loses. The refund is not in cash, and you can't just withdraw it. Instead, it's site credit or bonus bets. That's something that has tripped up more than one person in the past. The overall value of these refunds can be quite high, like up to $1,000 for instance. It's important not to get carried away when you see the limit, and not to place a larger first bet than you're comfortable with. Don't let the idea of bonuses impact your spending plan. With a deposit match bonus, the Sportsbook matches your first deposit with site credit or bonus bets. This type of offer is actually more common at online casinos. Again, it's important not to make a bigger deposit than you're comfortable with, just to go chasing the bonus. As well as welcome bonuses, online sportsbooks offer all kinds of promotions for their existing customers. You'll find things like odds boosts, money-back specials, and parlay bonuses for all kinds of sports and bets. The same responsible gambling best practices apply with these offers. Always read the terms and conditions and never go off the bonus headline alone. Never claim a bonus just for the sake of it, if it's not part of your strategy or spending plan. Bonuses aren't cheat codes. They can be a fun part of the experience, but they need to be used responsibly. Just like with bonuses, it's much easier to play responsibly when you understand how different types of bets work. For a start, you should avoid betting on sports or markets you don't understand or don't know anything about. We also need to appreciate that sportsbooks only offer action that they believe will make them a profit, regardless of the outcome of the bets. Like the house edge in casino games, the odds are always tilted in favor of the sportsbook. If this wasn't the case, they wouldn't stay in business for very long. It's important to avoid thinking in terms of beating the sportsbook or seeing sports betting as a way to make money. Instead, healthy sports bettors understand that it's a form of entertainment. If you win, great. If not, no big deal. At least you enjoyed the sweat. The reason sportsbooks always win in the long run is down to something called the juice. The juice is the cut that a sportsbook takes out of every bet. Without it, sportsbooks wouldn't consistently turn a profit. The juice is built into the odds on every bet at a sportsbook. For example, lots of sportsbooks let you bet on the outcome of the coin flip in the Super Bowl. Now, a coin flip is a 50-50 shot. The odds of landing heads or tails are even money, or plus 100 for both. But a sportsbook would never offer those odds. Instead, it would normally let you bet either heads or tails at minus 110, which is a 10% premium on the true odds. This premium is the juice. The juice is why the house always wins. Understanding this is a big part of responsible gambling. Enjoy the wins when they come, but remember that the sportsbook always has the advantage. So don't chase your losses and don't try to outsmart the house. Thanks for watching, guys. If casino games are more your thing, we've got a similar video all about responsible gambling at online casinos. You can check that one out at WSN.com, along with the rest of our videos in our responsible gambling series. Good luck and see you next time.